I bought these outdoor acrylic paints from Shuttle Art, and I absolutely love them. There are lots of great features to these. Stay to the end because I'm going to show you some things that I have painted, and you're going to love the projects and the ideas. So you get large bottles. These are 8.45 fluid ounces. You can see they are bright colors. This is a clear bottle, so that is the actual color of the paint. And one thing that I really love about these is there is a stopper in here to keep them from drying out. So you take this out, and then when you're done with it, you put the stopper back in. You know, you always get the lid all gunked up and then it gets stopped up. That won't happen with that stopper in there. So it keeps it from drying. So the set includes 12 different colors. We have orange, we have bright purple, we have Kelly green, there's a light blue, a bright blue, black, of course, have to have black, pink, we have red. This is called burnt sienna. It's like an orangish brown, and then there's a darker brown. We have white, and we have a bright yellow. The bright yellow is the only one that I have found that it does not cover on one coat. Everything else that I've tried it on has covered really well in just one coat. This is 2 coats on here. But that is typical for yellow acrylic paint. If you have ever bought any other brands of acrylic paint, you know that you often have that problems with yellow. The set also comes with a sponge, so you can wet this and get most of the water out and then dip it into paint color to add some texture. So you can make texture like ocean, water, clouds. You also get a color wheel. This is really cool for mixing colors, and you get a palette knife, which is great if you want to mix in colors. And with all of these colors, you could mix just about any shade that you want. So let's see. Now let me show you some of the projects that I have been working on. The last one is the best, and it's a great idea. Let me move these out of the way. And let me pull my plate over here. So there we go. Now you can see what I've got going on here. Now you can see how glossy these are. This was from yesterday and I let that dry, but you can see how glossy that is. These are rain or water resistant. They are also UV fade resistant. So I want to turn this into a ladybug. So I'm going to take the cap off of this. And see, you'll see the cap. This is a little bit messy, but I have a towel sitting here, so there we go. And if you're only painting something small, a little bit that's on there is enough to use to paint. And that's what I'm going to do this time, because I'm only painting a stripe down here and then some polka dots. So, let me back up a little bit. Hopefully I'm in frame. And you can see this is just a basic brush from the craft store. I don't even know if it has the brand on it. Oh, it's a Princeton. It's a round number 4. I have bought rocks before. I have gotten rocks in kits. I also have a local place near me that sells really nice river rocks. And then you can see I'm going to use the end of my paintbrush to make the dots. Whoops, that one's kind of small. It's okay. We'll just have small dots, not a problem. How cute is this? And very easy. This is great for kids. This outdoor acrylic paint, because it is glossy, works really well. Oops, I think of the other side. Need some more dots now. I've got to even it up. Works really well on wood. So if you're painting birdhouses, or other outside decorations. It works great on rocks, of course. It works great on concrete. I'm going to show you something that was concrete that I painted. But you know the concrete stepping stones that you buy? You could buy those. They're very inexpensive. That and this set of paints would be great for a 4-H group or a group project or a birthday party. So let me put that back on. And then I'm going to use, whoops, I forgot to put the stopper back in there. So let's put the stopper back in here. There we go. Put the lid back on, and that will keep it nice and fresh. And then this is the white. I'm gonna take this white out. I wanna, whoops, I need some ladybug. I need some, whoops, need some eyes for my ladybug. I need something with a bigger, that one's probably too big. Oh, here we go. Here's a bigger one. Here is another paintbrush that I happen to have sitting here. Let's see. Let's add some eyes. There we go. Now my ladybug has, whoops, I put it in the dot, of course. I wasn't paying attention and I smeared it. And then when that white dries, I'm gonna add another black dot in the middle of those. So let's switch back to the black. I have a flower pot sitting here, a clay flower pot. And these would be great for clay or ceramic flower pots. These paints cover really, really well. It also cleans up really well with water as long as you clean up right away. Let's see. Okay, so this flower pot, you can see I have painted it red and green. And I only did one coat on this. So this looks really good. So let's do this. Whoops. And whoops, I forgot my, need some paint here. And I'm going to paint the seeds on this flower pot so that it looks like a watermelon. Okay. When I'm done with this, I'm going to show you a really, really cool project made out of a concrete border. Okay, so I'm going to do, I should have brought my glasses. So I'm going to do some, maybe I need to go up. We're just doing some watermelon seeds here. I'm having trouble getting them straight, but that's okay. You get the idea. Actually, I think maybe go this way. I'm having a time. But you could mix colors. You know, if I wanted this red lighter, I could have mix some white and red together to have more of a pinky color. I could add details to the rind. There we go. Whoops. That one's kind of big. That's okay. All right, we're just going to leave it like that. But I think that that turned out really cute. Great project for kids. So let me set this aside and show you the really cool project. Now this is a paver. You can see this is a paver. You know, it's 8-sided here, and then you put these together. I'm having trouble thinking. You put these together so that you can make a walkway or a border. But you could paint these, and look at this. How cute is that? You could do all kinds of different things. You could make these into snowmen. You could make, I don't know, other things with, by painting these. Regular square walking stone or stepping stones. You could use those, and I know they come in lots of different colors. You could buy small ones. So like if you're having a birthday party for kids, they would have lots of different, you would have lots of them for each kid. You could use these for a kid's birthday party. That would be a fun project. You could use the square ones for a kid's birthday party. They could put their names on them, or they could do flowers or polka dots or whatever they wanted. And it would be a great project for any age. So I hope that you enjoy. So these are the Shuttle Art acrylic paints, and I know that you will like these as much as I do.